Yo, what's cracking, guys? Faison here, and today I have a real quick replay for you. I was playing ELDLICH on ladder in Platinum 1, and we had a fun little game where I didn't see a single ELDLICH trap all game. So, going into the opening hand, this already feels a little funny. I don't see any starter. We see two monsters, which is not fun going first. But we do see the three best trap cards in the deck, except maybe Skill Drain, which is Imperial Order, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike. Between these, I'm pretty confident that I'm able to stall the game until I see some starters, or so I think. And we're going to go ahead and just set 3 past the turn. My opponent's going to open up with the Lyreless Bird Call, which we're going to activate Imperial Order in response to. Because he doesn't have anything to chain to this, I know I'm just going to be sitting under Order all game while waiting for the ELDLICH traps to start cycling, but again, like I said, that just doesn't happen. We draw into another Judgment here. At this point, I'm still holding out just one more turn until we see an ELDLICH trap, surely. And at this point, we've taken 1400 just to my own card. He sets a card unknown, and we go ahead and draw for turn. Because I'm under Imperial Order, I don't expect to be resolving this Pot of Extravagance soon. I expect his set card is either a Called by the Grave or a Tri-Brigade Revolt, both of which are totally dead right now. So I pitched the Golden Lord with the Extravagance to get rid of the monster. I need to start clawing back at some of this life. He chains the Called by. I'm pretty sure he knows that he's not going to be able to use it under Imperial Order. He's just frustrated because he expects he's going to be sitting under Order all game, which, to be fair, yeah, that's the goal. We use Lord Effect, get rid of one of the Judgments. I would rather have the coverage of 1 strike and 1 judgment over having 2 judgments and no strike. So we're going to go ahead and attack directly and start getting some damage back. And at this point, we're going to have taken 2,800 damage from Imperial Order alone. I still have not taken any damage from my opponent. He special summons one of his Lyrilusks, normal summons Kit, and goes into Farragut. At this point, there hasn't been a strong opportunity to use the Solemn Strike. I don't want to use the Judgment here because he's still going to resolve the Kit, which is going to extend into more Tri-Brigade names. I let him resolve the Nerval as well because he has not yet used the Farragut effect, and if he has any other Tri-Brigade in hand, if I use the Strike, then we're going to have a problem. I would rather him resolve the Farragut, go into his Fractal, let his Fractal use effect, and then I strike. At this point, I've cleared his grave, which means that he's not going to be able to use his another Tri-Brigade in hand if he has one. He's already used his Farragut, so he's not going to be able to extend on that account, and he's used his Fractal effect, so we're going to go ahead and just pop the Fractal here with Strike. He sets 1 and passes. I expect that this is either another Called by or a Revolt, like I said, and I'm not super worried just because we have the Judgment here. So we're going to go into my turn, take another 700, and again, I have yet to take a single point of damage from my opponent's attacks or effects. In battle phase, he's going to use the Revolt, trying to go into Shurag and banish my Lord. Thankfully, I have the Judgment to just end that where it stands. And we're going to go ahead and clear his board. He gets a mulligan here, but we really have nothing to respond with, unfortunately. We set the Torrential and pass. And one thing I'm keeping in mind here is, now that I'm at 800 life, IO is going to destroy itself during my opponent's turn, so it makes sense to get rid of it if I have the opportunity to. He normal summons his Nerval here, goes into Bearbrum, and I'm a little concerned right now because he has enough where he can continue extending and just blow me out. But he does something really interesting here, which is use his Bearbrum effect, pitching 2 cards, to special summon a banished Fractal. And that's the exact opening I need. If I pop the Torrential here, he gets a search off Nerval, but he can't really do anything with it because he's already normal summoned, and none of the Tri-Brigade names special summon themselves from hand without a discard. So we go into my turn. I'm at 100 life now. I need to get rid of this IO, or rather I might as well get rid of this IO because I'm not going to have it the next time my turn comes around. So we get rid of it for Lord, summon Lord, go to battle phase, and reduce the game to a tie, 100-100. We're in a really close game. He hasn't had an opportunity to combo. I haven't seen any of my starters. And in this situation, I'm just hoping that last card isn't Nerval, because if he has a Nerval in hand and he gets to pitch it for the Karis, it means that he's going to have two summons of a tri-brigade card, which means he's going to banish my Lord and attack for game, no matter what I want to do. But he gets to normal summon his Karas, and this tells me that the last card is not something that he can continue to extend with, so we're going to go ahead and Trap Trick. My options are Ice Dragon's Prison and Dogmatica Punishment. Because the Karas is a beast, I look to the graveyard and see that the only beast in grave is actually that Bearbrum, which was not properly summoned, so it will not be a valid target for the Ice Dragon's Prison. So we go into the Punishment, immediately activate it before he's able to resolve the Karas. And his last card was that real salty called by. So yeah, unfortunately for him, he drew both his called bys in a game where he was going to be playing under IO all game. I finally draw that Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine during my last turn, but honestly too little too late. Yeah, I don't really know what to say or what lesson you can take away from that game. There are, I guess the big thing is, if you use your blowout cards effectively, there are ways to win even if you don't see optimal hands. But ultimately, I guess the lesson here is Imperial Order is super broken, and pretty good thing it's banned in the TCG now, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are having fun playing the deck, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.